West 11 Sports Media presents Littlefield High School Baseball on the Littlefield Sports Network. Today's live broadcast is brought to you by the following Wildcats and Ladycats supporters: the Littlefield Independent School District, First United Bank of Littlefield, Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, Hillcrest Funeral Home, Wiley Implement and Spray Center. Also by Durable Builds, the Lance Insurance Agency, Brown Flying Service, Always Towing, Energy Fitness, and First Federal Bank Littlefield. We will go live to the ballpark right after a word from some of our Littlefield Wildcats supporters.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, gold star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving gold star quality. Go Cats!
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Ladycats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, or a loan for land or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can do. I'm out of here.
I'm Scott Wiley. We'll try hard to earn your business, but even harder to keep it. That's it. That's all.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, and we're live today here in Slaton, Texas, as the Wildcats are getting set to take on the Tigers here in district baseball action. Here are the district standings coming into tonight's game. In first place is Shallowater, sitting at 4-0 in district play. Then we have a tie for second place between Dimmitt and Roosevelt, both sitting at 3-1. These two teams are tied in the district standings. Littlefield and Slaton both come in with a record of 2-2. Then Idalou and Muleshoe are tied at 1-3. And then Freona in the cellar at 0-4. So this is a huge district matchup between two teams here in Slaton today that are both sitting at 2-2 in district play. Wildcats are currently dressed in their visiting gray jerseys with maroon and white trim and numbers, Littlefield across the chest, white pants with maroon pinstripes. The Slaton Tigers are dressed in their home whites, white jerseys, white pants with black pinstripes, Slaton across the chest in red trim. The players are introduced on the field. Let's give you the batting order for the Littlefield Wildcats. We'll be batting in the top half of every inning. Batting first and pitching today is number 2, Gabriel Mata. Batting second is the catcher wearing number 8, Jaden Kirkland. Batting third is the left fielder wearing number 28, Kaysen Villarreal. Cleanup hitter is the third baseman wearing number 6, Blayton Solis. Batting fifth is the second baseman, number 22, Dawson Adkins. Batting sixth is the first baseman wearing number 32, C.J. Weaver. Batting seventh is the center fielder wearing number 20, Anastasio Ayala. Batting eighth is the shortstop wearing number 4, Kaiser Billingsley. And rounding out the batting order is the right fielder, number 18, Carlos Almansi. I'll give you the rest of the Wildcats roster in just a moment as we get ready to play the national anthem here at the ballpark. We'll take a break on the broadcast.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hit a home run and open a free checking account at First Federal Bank, Lamb County's hometown bank. No monthly maintenance fees, free bank statements, free checking account servicing, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile deposit, and free smiles when you bank at First Federal Bank in Littlefield. Remember to choose the Wildcat debit card, and by doing so, First Federal Bank will contribute a small donation to LISD. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit durablebuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Welcome back in to Slaton, Texas. I'm Cody West, where the Wildcats are getting ready to play the Tigers in district baseball action. We gave you the batting order for the Wildcats. Now here are the substitutes in today's game. Wearing number 10 is Chewy Mata. Number 12, Tate Clark. Number 14, Craig Jennings. Number 24, Albert Velasquez. And number 26, Braden Black rounds out the roster. The Wildcats are coached by Jet Hartley, assisted by coaches Blake Green, Jay Ragland, and Nathan Hobbs. As we are set and ready to go, Jacob Lopez, number 9, takes the mound for the Slaton Tigers. Our camera angle here crops out the bases just a tad at first and third. When you're on the road, you've got to make do, and that's about as good as we can get from right here behind the backstop in Slaton. Also, we're right under the speakers, as you can probably tell, so it's also the loudest baseball field we'll be at. Their football and basketball gym, football stadium and basketball gym are also the loudest we've ever been at. So they like it loud here in Slaton. Beautiful natural grass playing surface, a well-manicured, well-maintained playing field. Good dirt, good grass all the way around. We have 290 feet down the right field line, 324 feet down the left field line, and 390 feet to dead center field to the elevated wall. So it will be Gabriel Mata, Jaden Kirkland, and Kaysen Villarreal up in the order for the Wildcats to start things off. Wildcats are ready as Jacob Lopez for Slaton has finished warming up. Coach Jet Hartley down in the third base box. Coach Blake Green in the first base box for the Wildcats here tonight. So here we go. Gabriel Mata steps into the batter's box. Both of these teams come into district play, or come into tonight's game at 2-2 in district play, looking to move above 500. Gabe showing bunt right off the bat. And now he'll call time. So here we go. As Gabe steps back into the batter's box. First pitch is a fastball down the middle for a called strike one, and we are underway here in Slaton. Top half of inning number one. The wind up in the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball out into center field. Center fielder drifting over to his right to make the catch, J.C. Rodriguez, and that'll be out number one. Gabriel Mata put good bat on the ball, but routine play there for the center fielder.
Number 8, Jaden Kirkland.
So that brings Jaden Kirkland to the plate with one out, nobody on for the Wildcats here in the top of the first. Kirkland, the catcher in today's game. First pitch just misses inside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Lopez with the next pitch. That one's a little high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0 to the batter. Kirkland to the plate. Villarreal on deck. Here's the next pitch. Little outside, ball 3. So Lopez has been all over it. Inside, high, and outside. 3-0. Pitch down the middle for a called strike one. Now it's 3-1. Jacob Lopez, the right-hander for Slaton. Aiden Kelly behind the plate for the Tigers. That pitch comes in high for ball 4. So the Wildcats have our first base runner of the game. Jaden Kirkland draws the walk. So here's the cleanup hitter coming to the plate, the Wildcats left fielder, Kaysen Villarreal. Kaysen steps into the box. Right-handed batter for the Wildcats. Runner on first with one away. That's a high pitch, gets past the catcher, and Jaden will go to second base on the passed ball. That puts a runner in scoring position for the Wildcats here with one out. Back of the plate, 1-0 to Kaysen. He's going to foul this one back to the backstop. That'll be strike one on the foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. Very short distance between home plate and the backstop here in Slaton. Be hard to run on a wild pitch or a pass ball, but Jaden was able to take second base on that last one. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out, runner on second base. As Kaysen steps back up to the plate. Blayton Solis is on deck for the Wildcats. Out of the stretch, here's the 1-1 pitch. High and tight, ball 2. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to the batter, Villarreal. Two-one pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit out into left field. Between the shortstop and the third baseman. They're going to hold Kirkland up at third base, but Kaysen gets on with a single, and that will put runners on the corners for the Wildcats.
Number 6, Blayton.
Runners at first and third for Littlefield with 1 out here, and Blayton Solis comes to the plate. I may have said earlier that Kaysen was the cleanup hitter, but Blayton is the number 4 batter in the order. Solis, the Wildcats' third baseman. So Blayton Solis at the plate. First pitch is outside. Runner's going to go, and he'll be safe. They go to third, and Kirkland gets back in. So Kaysen steals second base. That puts 2 runners in scoring position now for the Wildcats. Kaysen Villarreal at second base and Jaden Kirkland at third with Blayton Solis at the plate. Here's Lopez with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out into center field. Rodriguez settles up under it. Kirkland will be held up there as a throw comes in quickly. It wasn't quite deep enough to tag and go from third as Solis flies out to the center fielder. So now 2 outs with runners at second and third base for the Wildcats, and Dawson Adkins comes to the plate. Adkins, the number 5 batter in the order for the Wildcats. He's playing second base today. First pitch to Dawson. That's high and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Adkins steps back in. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul ball over to the Littlefield dugout on the third base side. We've got a timeout here. Called timeout as they need to check the catcher's gear. We want to say welcome to everybody on YouTube watching the live stream today. You can also hear the audio at littlefieldsports.com or west11sports.com. If you're not able to watch, maybe you're driving or working or just want to listen, littlefieldsports.com with a live audio broadcast. So we're going to have a quick timeout while the catcher heads over to the dugout. I believe it's something to do with his earpiece. I have to change out the batteries. While they do that, we'll hear a word from Brown Flying Service.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. After the timeout, Dawson Adkins steps back into the box. He has a 1-1 count with 2 outs and runners at second and third. 0-0 here in the top of the first. Wildcats are threatening. Pitch, swing and a miss at strike 2. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter Adkins. Should he get on base with 2 outs, C.J. Weaver would be the next batter up for the Wildcats. Here's Lopez, the 1-2 pitch. High and inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Lopez out of the stretch, delivers the 2-2 pitch. He holds up on a low and gets past the catcher. Kirkland's coming home. He'll slide in, and he is out. Man, that was a close play. And I mentioned it earlier. As Coach Hartley's going to question the call, I mentioned if it's a pass ball or a wild pitch, there is not much room at all between home plate and the backstop. The catcher, Aiden Kelly, got to it. Got it to Lopez covering the bag, and it was close. To me, he looked safe. But they do call Jaden Kirkland out at home, and that will retire the side as we move to the bottom half of inning number 1. 0-0 Wildcats about to take the field. We'll be back.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center with affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts. Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit energyfitnesslfd.com for more information.
Needing a tow can ruin your day. Whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the bottom half of inning number 1. Here are the fielding positions for the Wildcats. Gabriel Mata will get the start on the mound. He wears number 2. The right-hander gets the start for Littlefield today. Jaden Kirkland will be behind the plate. First baseman is number 32, C.J. Weaver. Second baseman, Dawson Atkins. The shortstop today is Kaiser Billingsley. And the third baseman is Blayton Solis. Out in left field, we have Kaysen Villarreal. Center fielder, Anastasio Ayala. And in right field, Carlos Almanci for the Wildcats. And Ashton Garcia comes to the plate to start things off for the Tigers. Garcia, right-handed batter, steps up. Here's Mata with the first pitch. It comes right down the middle for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Garcia. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be low, ball 1, and the count evens at 1-1. Next pitch, a little check swing. They're going to call it a strike, and it's now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Mata with a 1-2 pitch. A little inside, ball 2, and the count evens now at 2-2. That pitch just misses. That'll be ball 3, and now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball chopper out to shortstop. Oh, it's a slow roller. Billingsley gets to it, but the throw is not in time. And Ashton Garcia starts off with a single for the Slaton Tigers. This grass is nice and green. It's mowed pretty short, but once it hit that infield grass, it just really slowed down. So the Tigers have a runner on first base with no outs, and Jacob Lopez comes to the plate. Lopez, the number 2 batter in the order for the Tigers. Everybody playing straight away in the field for the Wildcats. Pitch, low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Lopez at the plate. Grant Schilling is on deck for the Tigers. Gabriel Mata pitching out of the stretch. Delivers the 1-0. Runner will go. Kirkland throws. Not in time as Garcia steals second base. Back at the plate, that was ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to Lopez. Two balls, no strikes, no outs. Runner on second base for the Tigers in a 0-0 game. Mata with the windup, the pitch, high and inside, ball 3. Now 3 balls and no strikes, 3-0 to Lopez. Gabriel Mata keeping a close eye on that runner at second as Lopez shows bunt. Here's the pitch. High, ball 4. So that puts runners at first and second base now for the Tigers, and Grant Schilling comes to the plate.
Number 7, Grant Schilling.
Grant Schilling, the number 3 batter in the order for the Tigers. So Schilling steps into the box. Mata with the first pitch comes in for a called strike. Schilling was showing bunt, pulls it back, and it comes right down the middle. It's now 0-1. Oh, and 1 to Schilling. Daniel Payne on deck. The Tigers have runners at first and second base here with no outs, bottom of the first. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at strike 2, and now it's 0-2, and Gabriel Mata is ahead in the count. Oh and 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball back to the pitcher. Mata gloves it, goes to second. It's in time, but they're unable to turn 2. Kaiser Billingsley makes the play there at second base on the fielder's choice. That's 1 away with runners on the corners now. So runners at first and third with 1 away for the Tigers, and Daniel Payne comes to the plate. Payne is the cleanup hitter, the number 4 batter in the order. Here's Mata with the first pitch to Payne. Nope, he'll come off the back of the mound. Fake to third, fake to first. Payne was showing bunt. Here's Mata with the next pitch. Comes in for a strike. And again, Daniel Payne showing bunt, but pulls it back, and it's strike 1. 0-1 to the batter. Again, squares up. Next pitch, swing and a miss at strike 2. Went chasing one outside. He was squared up to bunt, pulls it back, and then takes a swat at it. And now Gabriel Mata is 1 strike away from getting out number 2. 0-2. Next pitch, a little pop up to the pitcher. Caught. The throw to third is in time. On a double play, a 1-5 double play. Gabriel Mata to Blayton Solis to retire the side. And we played 1 complete here in Slaton. Wildcats 0, Tigers 0. We'll be back right after this.
It's not about the halls you walk through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving gold star quality. Go Cats! And athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving gold star quality. Go Cats!
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, where we move to the top half of inning number 2, and Dawson Adkins comes back to the plate. Swings at the first pitch here for strike 1. Adkins was at the plate when Jaden Kirkland was thrown out at home for out number 3 in the first inning. Next pitch holds up on a low one, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1 to the batter, Dawson Adkins. Next pitch, a little high. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Lopez. High curveball that never broke, and that's ball 3 now. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike with no outs rather. 3-1 with no outs. That pitch comes in for strike 2, and now it's 32. Full count. Adkins at the plate. C.J. Weaver on deck. Anastasio Ayala in the hole. That pitch is high for ball 4, and the Wildcats have a runner on first base with no outs, and here comes Weaver. C.J. Weaver in his first at-bat of the day. C.J. plays first base, wears number 32. So Weaver steps into the box. Here we go. Shows bunt. Pickoff throw to first is not in time as Adkins gets back in safely. Lopez has thrown 24 pitches in the game so far. For the Tigers, we're here in the top of the second. First pitch to CJ, misses low. That's for ball, gets past the catcher, and Adkins will go to second base. So now the Wildcats have a runner on second base with no outs. Back of the plate, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Weaver. Ayala on deck. Billingsley in the hole for the Wildcats. One-0. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line, and it will be out of play. A foul ball, strike 1. It's 1-1 now to Weaver. So here we go, 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs and a runner on second base. That's Dawson Adkins. 1-1 pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Lopez out of the stretch. 2-1 pitch to Weaver. High, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now, 3-1. Dawson Adkins took first base on a walk and then advanced to second base on a passed ball. 3-1. Swing and a pop-up. High in the infield, coming down near third base, and it will be caught for out number 1. So Weaver pops up to the third baseman.
To bat number 20,
Adkins tags up at second. And here comes Anastasio Ayala. Ayala, the center fielder for the Wildcats, wears number 20. Batting 7th in the order. This is his first at-bat of the day. So here we go. First pitch to Ayala. Curveball just misses inside. Good eye there for Ayala. There's a 1-0. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's glove. That'll be strike one. Now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at second base here in a 0-0 game, top of the second. So here we go. Lopez.
Who am I giving this to? Oh, to you.
As the next pitch is swung on. Apologize for the dead air. I was just donated a drink from Sonic. I showed up with a Sonic drink today and the wind blew it over before I had a chance to take a sip. I was crying about it in the press box, and the ladies from Slaton got me a Sonic drink, so I appreciate that. Here's a pop-up in the infield coming down near first base. It's caught. Adkins was all ready to third, but the throw gets past the shortstop there at second base and allows Adkins to tag up safely. As Ayala pops up to the first baseman.
Number 4, Kaiser Billingsley.
It'll be 2 outs now with a runner on second base. Kaiser Billingsley at the plate now for the Wildcats. First pitch to Billingsley. It's a curveball. Misses inside. That's a few times now that we've seen that curveball from Lopez just miss the inside corner. Umpire not being real generous with that inside corner so far in the game tonight. 1-0. Next pitch. That one is in there for a called strike one. Same pitch. Similar location. 1-1. Billingsley, the shortstop, batting 8th in the order for the Wildcats. Here's the 1-1. Holds up on a high one. That will be ball 2. Now 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Billingsley. Carlos Almonsi is on deck should Billingsley get on base with 2 outs. Here's Lopez with the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, and now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second is Adkins. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Billingsley. Runner will go. Adkins to third base, and he will be safe as the third baseman drops the ball. Dawson Adkins steals third. Looked like the third baseman there made the tag, but the ball came out of his glove, allowing Adkins to be safe there at third base. Back of the plate, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Catches the outside corner for a called strike 3 as Billingsley goes down looking for out number 3 to retire the side. The Wildcats put one on but can't bring any across, and we are headed to the bottom of the second.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because because we believe ag lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Ladycats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Since 1964, Wiley & Son Incorporated has been family-owned. Founded by Loy Wiley and then passed on to his son, Scott Wiley. Today, Wiley is turning the page to a new chapter. Wiley is now employee-owned. Our employee owners now move forward to build on the culture, values, and customer commitment that the Wiley family built. As in the past and in the future, we will work hard for your business and even harder to keep it.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West as the Wildcats take the field here in the bottom of inning number 2. 0-0 the score. The number 5 batter in the order coming up for Slaton, a left-handed batter named Kenan Diaz. First pitch to Diaz is outside for ball 1. Gabe Mata remains on the mound for the Wildcats. So the next pitch is fouled off, strike 1. Mata has thrown 18 pitches. 16 of those were in the first inning. And he pitched on Saturday as well, so pitch count may catch up to us unless he can keep that pitch count down, but 16 pitches in one inning is pretty good. That pitch is outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1 to the batter Diaz. He'll be followed by Arce and Barrera in the batting order for the Tigers. Here's Mata, the windup, and the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Inside the line, scooped up by Weaver. He steps on the bag, and that is out number 1. It went right over the bag.
Now batting number 20, Taji.
Good play by Weaver.
Arce.
And it's 1 away with nobody on for Slaton. Taji Arce comes to the plate now. Arce, the number 6 batter in the order for the Tigers. First pitch here is a curveball that comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Arce. Next pitch, swing and a ground ball hit out to second base. Adkins fields it on the hop, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 2. So 2 ground outs for the Tigers, and it's 2 up, 2 down with Derek Barrera coming to the plate.
The right fielder, number 13, Derek Barrera.
Barrera, the number 7 batter in the order. This will be his first at-bat of the game. So Barrera will step into the box. Mata with a windup in the first pitch here. Man, that looked close. It must have been outside for ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Barrera. Next pitch. Catches the outside corner for a called strike 1, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Low and away, ball 2. All 3 pitches so far have been on that outside corner. One of them was for a strike. The other 2 just a little bit too far outside. We'll see what Gabe does next. 2-1 pitch. Low and away, ball 3. 3-1. Gabriel Mata on the mound. Jaden Kirkland behind the plate for the Wildcats. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk for Derek Barrera. And Aiden Kelly will come to the plate now for the Tigers. Kelly is the catcher, batting 8th in the order for Slaton.
Number 10, Aiden Kelly.
So Kelly comes to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Pickoff throw to first. Got him. Gabriel Mata with a pickoff. Weaver makes the tag, and Derek Barrera picked off at first base for out number 3. And a nice little pickoff move there from Gabe Mata will end the second inning. We are headed to the top of inning number 3. Tied at 0.
Hit a grand slam by listening to Wildcat Baseball on West 11 Sports and banking with First Federal Bank in Littlefield. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank specializes in helping you. Who doesn't want to save some money? Planning a family vacation and need a little money to help? Need to refinance your current loan and get a lower payment? Need help with that summer home remodeling project? Don't wait until the 7th inning stretch. Keep your seat and apply online right now at firstfedlfd.com from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. We would love to hear from you. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchtone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the top half of inning number 3. Tied at 0, it'll be the 9-1 and 2 batters coming up in the order for the Wildcats. This is Carlos Almanci. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Carlos is the right fielder today. He'll be followed by Gabriel Mata and Jaden Kirkland in the batting order. 1-0 pitch comes in for a called strike, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter Almanci. Next pitch is a curveball. It just misses high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Slow roller out to third. It's fielded. Throw to first is in time, and that's out number 1. So Almanci grounds out to third base. 1 away, nobody on, and we go back to the top of the order now for the Wildcats with Gabriel Mata coming to the plate. Gabe is 0 for 1 with a fly out. Had a fly out to left center field. Center fielder made the catch in the first at-bat of the game. So here we go. First pitch to Gabe is low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Lopez has already thrown 44 pitches, and he's early in his 3rd inning of work. Here's Lopez with a 1-0 pitch. Low, ball 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to the batter, Gabriel Mata. Jaden Kirkland in the on-deck circle for the Wildcats. 2-0 pitch. Low and away, ball 3. Now 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Gabriel Mata. Next pitch comes in for a strike, and now it's 3-1. Wildcats in gray and white. Slaton in all white. Here's the 3-1. High and outside, ball 4. Mata draws the walk, and that'll put a runner on first base with one out here for the Wildcats, and Jaden Kirkland comes to the plate. Kirkland walked his last time up, made it around to third base, and then was tagged out at home. As he was coming home on a pass ball, he got tagged out. So here's Kirkland. First pitch, low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 to the batter, Jaden Kirkland. Case and Villarreal on deck for the Wildcats. Runner on first base here with 1 out. Nice lead off the bag over there at first base for Mata. They're going to try to pick him off, and they do. Oh, Mata had probably a step too far off the bag at first base, and he gets picked off. I think the pitcher, Jacob Lopez, saw what I saw out there. As Gabriel Mata gets picked off at first base. 2 outs now. Nobody on. Back at the plate, it's 1 ball, no strikes to Jaden Kirkland. That pitch comes in for a strike, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kirkland. Next pitch. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. Strike 2 on the foul. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Jaden Kirkland trying to keep something going here in the 3rd inning. One-two pitch. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. Count remains 1-2. Turned out to be a beautiful evening for baseball here. Was hot earlier today. Right now it's 85 degrees under a fair sky. Little breezy, but not too bad. Here's the 1-2. Curveball, got him swinging. Catcher drops the ball. He'll pick it up and throw to first, and it's in time for out number 3 to retire the side. So the Wildcats can't get anything going in the top of the 3rd. We will head to the bottom of inning number 3, tied at 0. We'll be back with more Littlefield baseball.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit durablebuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the bottom of inning number 3 in a 0-0 game. Gabriel Mata reclaims the mound for the Wildcats. He has thrown a total of 27 pitches through 2 innings of work. And he'll face the 8, 9, and 1 batters in the order for the Tigers. So Aiden Kelly steps up to the plate. First pitch to Kelly is going to be a line drive out to the shortstop, fielded by Billingsley. Throw to first is in time, and that's out number one. One pitch, one out. Nobody on, and J.C. Rodriguez comes to the plate.
J.C. Rodriguez.
So Rodriguez comes up for the first time. He's the number 9 batter in the order for the Tigers. Rodriguez steps into the box. One away, nobody on. Here's Mata with the first pitch. That's going to be a line drive up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit out into center field. So a base hit single
Order number 4.
for J.C. Rodriguez, and we go back to the top of the order with Ashton Garcia. All 9 starters are still in place for the Wildcats. Gabriel Mata on the mound, Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. C.J. Weaver at first, Dawson Atkins at second, Kaiser Billingsley at short, Blayton Solis at third. Kaysen Villarreal is out in left, Anastasio Ayala in center, and Carlos Almanci in right. Tigers have a runner on first with 1 out. Garcia is 1 for 1 with a single today. Pickoff throw to first is not in time. Ashton Garcia in his first at-bat hit a slow roller out to the shortstop. Was able to outrun the throw at first. So here's the first pitch to Garcia. Lays down a bunt, back to the pitcher. Mata gloves it, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 2, but it does advance the runner.
Number 9.
So J.C. Rodriguez goes to second base. Jacob Lopez comes to the plate now for Slaton with a runner on second base and 2 outs. Lopez walked in his first at-bat. Here's Mata. First pitch to Lopez. Little outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 0-0 the score here in the bottom of the third. Gabe Mata took a while staring down the runner at second base, so the batter calls time. Lopez steps back into the box. Mata gets a call from his catcher, Kirkland. Pickoff throw to second. Is not in time, but close. Man, that was close. That was a perfect throw from Gabriel Mata. Dawson Atkins was there, but the base runner got his foot on the bag. Back of the plate, 1-0. Mata steps off the rubber, and everybody will reset. Jacob Lopez, the number 2 batter in the order for the Tigers. The 1-0 pitch. Low and outside, ball 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to the batter, Lopez. Should he get on base with 2 outs, Grant Schilling would be the next batter up for the Tigers. Two-0 delivery. Comes in for a strike, and now it's 2-1. Good pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Next pitch. High and inside, ball 3. Now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Lopez. Pitch. In there for a called strike 2. Beautiful pitch on the inside corner. And now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a runner on second base. Mata with the payoff. Low and outside, ball 4. So that puts runners at first and second base now for the Tigers, and Grant Schilling comes back to the plate.
Now batting number 7, Grant Schilling.
Schilling is 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice on a grounder back to the pitcher. Mata went to second base with it for the force out, and Schilling reached first base safely on the fielder's choice in his first at bat. So here we go. Gabriel Mata keeping a close eye on the runner at second. Delivers the first pitch. Maybe a little high for ball 1. It was close. 1-0. Pitch, high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Schilling, the right-handed batter at the plate for the Tigers. Wildcats got 2 quick outs to start the bottom of the third, but struggling here to find that third out. Here's the 2-0. In there for a called strike 1. Now it's 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to Schilling. Mata with a 2-1 delivery. Just missed outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike, 3-1. Mata now at 40 pitches. Three-one pitch, swing and a foul ball over the Slaton dugout on the first base side. That will be strike 2. So now we've got 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count with 2 outs. Mata 1 strike away from getting out of the third inning. Schilling steps back in. Full count. Here's the payoff. Swing and a ground ball. Billingsley gloves it, nowhere to go with it. The umpire was in the way. It was a good job of Billingsley just to be able to stop it before it rolled out into the outfield and kept a run from scoring. But it was coming right at the umpire, and he couldn't get out of the way in time. And that'll be a single for Schilling. So that loads the bases now for the Tigers. Bases are loaded, and their cleanup hitter comes to the plate. This is Daniel Payne. Payne is 0 for 1 as he popped one up to the pitcher in his last at-bat. First pitch. Just misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Payne. Here's Mata with the windup and the 1-0. That one comes in for a called strike, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Payne. That pitch is fouled straight down in the dirt. Strike 2 on the foul ball. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. First two batters that came up here in the third inning grounded out. 2 quick outs, but now they've loaded the bases. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3 as Payne goes down swinging for out number 3. That retires the side as the Tigers load them up, but they can't bring any across, and we've played 3 complete innings. With your score, Littlefield 0, Slaton 0. We'll be back for the top of the 4th.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center. With affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts, Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit energyfitnesslfd.com for more information.
Needing a tow can ruin your day. Whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West as we move to the top half of inning number 4. Tied at 0. Wildcats coming back to the plate. It will be the 3, 4, and 5 batters in the order. Kaysen Villarreal followed by Blayton Solis and Dawson Adkins in the batting order. Jacob Lopez comes back out onto the mound for the Tigers. He has thrown a total of 53 pitches. Kaysen is 1 for 1 with a single today.
Up to bat.
Hit a ground ball out in a shallow left field. So Villarreal steps into the box. Leadoff batter here in the top of the 4th in a 0-0 game. Here's the first pitch to Kaysen. Holds up on a low one. That will be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Next pitch. Swings at a high one, but pops it up. Coming down near the shortstop, who will make the catch for out number 1. So Villarreal pops it up to Schilling, the shortstop. It's 1 away, nobody on. Here comes Solis. Blayton Solis, the cleanup hitter. Batting 4th in the order. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Got a good piece of it, but hit it out into center field. Center fielder made the easy catch in his first at-bat. Here's a curveball that comes in for a called strike. 0-1 to the batter. Lopez with the 0-1 pitch to Blayton Solis. Holds up on a low one. That's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here. Nobody on for the Wildcats. One pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to Blayton Solis. Dawson Adkins on deck. So next pitch just misses outside for ball 2. Good eye there from Solis. 2-2 pitch. High, ball 3. Now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the batter Solis, the Wildcats' third baseman. Payoff pitch, high, ball 4. So it's a one-out walk for Blaton Solis, and the Wildcats have the go-ahead run on first base. Here comes Dawson Adkins to the plate now. Adkins, in his second trip to the plate, he walked his first time up, was left stranded on base. So Adkins steps into the box. Lopez out of the stretch, delivers the first pitch to Adkins, high for ball one. 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes. C.J. Weaver in the on-deck circle for the Wildcats. Here's the 1-0. That's high and inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0 to Adkins. Here's Lopez with a pickoff throw to first. Is not in time as Solis gets back in safely. Back of the plate, 2-0. It's been a defensive struggle. Both teams have had scoring opportunities but haven't been able to get anything across the plate. Here's the 2-0. Low, ball 3. Littlefield had the best chance to score as Jaden Kirkland had a play at the plate. He came sliding in on a pass ball coming in from third base, and Slaton made the play. Umpire called out Kirkland, but it was real close. Here's the 3-0 to Adkins, and it's a strike. 3-1, 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 away with a runner on first. 3-1, nope, we'll see another pickoff throw to first, not in time. Blaton Solis, the base runner there at first base for the Wildcats. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Adkins. Solis is going to go. That pitch was ball 4 anyway, so it'll be a walk for Adkins as he goes to first with a base on balls. Blaton Solis is at second base. And here comes C.J. Weaver. Weaver to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He popped it up in the infield his first time up. So C.J. Weaver steps into the box. First pitch to Weaver. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into left field. Between shortstop and third, Solis will be held up at third base. Adkins to second, and C.J. Weaver with a single will load the bases. And the Wildcats have the bases loaded here with 1 out, and Anastasio Ayala comes to the plate. Ayala comes up for the second time today, batting in the 7 spot. Wildcats with a chance to score here. The bases are loaded. And we've got a timeout called. Slaton calls timeout. We'll see a visit to the pitcher's mound. Littlefield has C.J. Weaver on first base, Dawson Adkins at second, and Blaton Solis at third base for the Wildcats with Anastasio Ayala at the plate. 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. The Wildcats could break the tie here in the 4th with a base hit or a walk even. Jacob Lopez has thrown more balls than strikes today. He's thrown a total of 57 pitches. And out of those, 67 pitches. Out of those, 37 have been for ball. So over half of his pitches have been for ball today. So you've got to be patient if you're Ayala here. A walk scores a run. A base hit could score 2. So the umpire goes out and breaks it up. Everybody heads back to their position, and here we go. Ayala at the plate, Billingsley on deck. Wildcats have the bases loaded. The sacks are jammed with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Ayala. Here's Lopez. First pitch to Ayala, shows bunt, pulls it back, gets past the catcher, but everybody stays where they're at. That was low for ball 1. Not a lot of room here. We mentioned earlier. Be hard to take home on a passed ball. There's just not much room between the backstop and home plate. So here we go, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 to Ayala with the bases loaded. And now Ayala calls timeout as Lopez taking his time on the mound out there. So here we go. The 1-0 pitch. Just outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to Ayala. Beautiful sky overhead. Great night for baseball here on a Tuesday night. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball chopper. Fielded by the shortstop. There's not a play, and the Wildcats take the lead 1-0. The shortstop, Schilling, fielded it, but he didn't have anywhere to go with the ball as everybody was safe. And Littlefield takes the lead 1-0. With an RBI from Anastasio Ayala, he'll go to first base. C.J. Weaver at second, and Dawson Adkins advances to third. And here comes Kaiser Billingsley now. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Wildcat shortstop Billingsley at the plate. Kaiser is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. First pitch, Billingsley. Swing and a miss at strike 1. 0-1 to the batter. Kaiser is the number 8 batter in the order for the Wildcats here. Here's the 0-1. He shows bunt. It comes in for a called strike. And now it's 0-2. Billingsley down in the count, 0-2. 1 out with the bases loaded. There's Lopez. The 0-2 pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. As Billingsley steps back in. The 1-2 pitch. Just misses outside for ball 2, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded for the Wildcats. Here's the 2-2. High, ball 3, and now it's a full count. And the runner's coming home, and the throw is not on target. And Dawson Adkins steals home on the throw back to the pitcher. Heck of a call from Coach Hartley. Adkins executes, and the Wildcats score again. Kelly lobbed it back to the pitcher, and Adkins was coming home. Lopez tries to get it back to the catcher, and that throw wasn't even close. And Dawson Adkins steals home. It allows C.J. Weaver to go to third and Anastasio Ayala to go to second. Heck of a play on the bases by the Wildcats. Now there's runners at second and third with one out. Full count to Billingsley. Swing and a miss at strike three as Billingsley goes down swinging for out number 2. 2 outs and nobody on.
And number 18, Carlos Almonte.
So here comes Carlos Almonte to the plate. Almonte is 0 for 1 with a ground out today. Number 9 batter in the order. First pitch to Almonte. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Should Almonte get on base with 2 outs, Gabriel Mata would be the next batter up for the Wildcats. 1-0. Swing and a miss at strike 1, and the count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Almonte. Carlos steps back in with a 1-1 count. Ayala, the runner at second. Weaver, the runner at third for the Wildcats. A base hit could score 2 as that pitch is high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Here's Lopez with a 2-1 pitch. In there for a called strike 2, and now the count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at second and third for the Wildcats. Here's Lopez. 2-2 pitch. High and inside, ball 3, and now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on. Littlefield has already brought 2 runs across the plate here in the 4th inning. Payoff pitch. Low for ball 4, and that'll load him up once again for the Wildcats. Almonte at first. Ayala at second. Weaver at third. And here comes Gabriel Mata to the plate. Number 1 batter in the order as he starts the 3rd rotation. Gabe is 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk today. And timeout called at the plate. Bases are loaded, 2 outs here. Wildcats looking to add more runs. First pitch to Mata. Low and away, ball 1 on a curveball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that'll be a fly ball out into right field. It gets down for a base hit. Weaver's going to score. Here comes Ayala. He's going to score. Almonte held up at third, and that's a 2 RBI double for Gabriel Mata, and the Wildcats lead 4-0. Hard hit fly ball out into right field. And with 2 outs now, the Wildcats have runners at second and third. Mata at second, Almonte at third, and Jaden Kirkland comes to the plate. 4-0 is now our score. First pitch to Kirkland. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. Strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Jaden Kirkland. Everybody gets called by their big brother's name on occasion here on the Littlefield Sports Network. 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Oh, nasty. That comes in for a strike 2. That was a good pitch there from the Slaton pitcher, Jacob Lopez. Kirkland down in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Comes back with another curveball. Kirkland makes him pay. It's a grounder out to center field. Almansi will score. Mata will score. And the Wildcats continue with 6 runs here in the 4th inning. A 2 RBI single for Jaden Kirkland. Six to 0, Littlefield leads it here in the top of the 4th inning. And Kaysen Villarreal will come to the plate. And we'll see a courtesy runner for Jaden Kirkland, the Wildcats catcher. So coming in to run for Jaden Kirkland is number 12, Tate Clark. So Tate now running for Jaden. That way Jaden can get his gear on with 2 outs here. Runner run first, and Kaysen Villarreal at the plate. First pitch to Kaysen. Low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Here's Lopez with a 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little bloop shot down to the shortstop. Fields it, throws to first, and it is in time. Heck of a throw from Grant Schilling, the shortstop for the Tigers, as that will retire the side, but not before Littlefield brings 6 runs across the plate in the 4th inning, and we are headed to the bottom of inning number 4 with your score, Littlefield 6, Slaton.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Welcome back in to the bottom half of inning number 4. I'm Cody West, where the Wildcats lead the Slaton Tigers by a score of 6-0 here in the bottom of inning number 4. Gabriel Mata remains on the mound for the Wildcats as he begins his 4th inning of work. He has thrown a total of 46 pitches in the game so far. He'll face the 5, 6, and 7 batters in the order for the Tigers. This is Kenan Diaz, and the first pitch to Diaz is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter Diaz with Arce and Barrera up in the order. Time called as Mata releases the pitch. Umpire granted him the timeout there. Wow. So no pitch. Here's the next one, 0-1. That one misses a little outside for ball 1, and the count goes 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch misses. 2-1 now. Two-one pitch is going to be hit out into the gap in left center field. It gets down for a base hit. It's rolling back to the wall. Diaz is rounding first, headed to second, and they're going to hold him up there. And that will be a leadoff double for the Slaton Tigers as Kenan Diaz with a hard hit fly ball to left center field.
Number 20, Taji.
That puts a runner on second base with no outs, and Taji Arce comes to the plate now for the Tigers. RC is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Runner on second base here with no outs. Here's the first pitch to RC. Low and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Mata gets a call from his catcher, Jaden Kirkland. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. All 9 starters are still out in position for the Wildcats. Mata on the mound, Kirkland behind the plate. Pitch. Clips the outside corner for a called strike, and now it's 2-1. We have C.J. Weaver on first, Dawson Adkins playing second, Kaiser Billingsley the shortstop, and Blayton Solis at third. Kaysen Villarreal out in left, Anastasio Ayala in center, Carlos Almanci in right. Next pitch is high for ball 3, now 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike, 3-1 to RC. Slaton has a runner on second base here with no outs. Mata with a 3-1. Way outside, ball 4. So that puts runners at first and second base with no outs, and Coach Hartley comes out of the dugout. And Coach Jet Hartley will make a visit to the infield. And I believe we'll see a pitching change. Remember, Gabe pitched on Saturday. So Coach Hartley out there talking with his infield. And we may not see a pitching change yet. As Derek Barrera comes to the plate for the Slaton Tigers with runners at first and second. And no outs. So Gabe Mata still holding the baseball, so it doesn't look like we'll see a pitching change yet. As Coach Hartley heads back to the dugout. Mata has thrown a total of 55 pitches. Here in the starting effort, we're in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at first and second base with no outs. Wildcats lead 6-0. We scored all 6 runs in the top of the 4th to break open a 0-0 game. Now we'll see a pinch runner, a courtesy runner for Diaz.
Now betting, number 13, Derek Barrera.
The runner at second base for the Tigers is going to be number 12, Ian Gonzalez. Ian Gonzalez now running at second base. Derek Barrera, the batter. Runners at first and second for the Tigers. No outs. First pitch to Barrera. Misses outside for ball 1. One and 0. Next pitch, high and tight, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes, 2-0 to Barrera. Next pitch. Misses a little inside for ball 3, now 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Barrera. Mata with a 3-0 pitch. Comes in for a strike, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 3-1. 3-1 pitch in there for a called strike 2. Good pitch. Now it's a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes with no outs. The 3-2 delivery on a full count. Just misses low. It was over the plate. He won't get the call. And that will load the bases. The bases are loaded with no outs here for the Tigers. That brings Aiden Kelly to the plate. Kelly is the catcher. Batting 8th in the order for the Tigers. Bases loaded with no outs. Gabe Mata, the starting pitcher for the Wildcats, in a little bit of a jam here. So here we go. First pitch to Kelly. Low and outside, gets past the catcher, but the runners will stay put. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 to Kelly. We sure could use a double play right about now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that will be a foul ball over the backstop and out of play. On the foul ball, that's strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1 to the batter, Kelly. One pitch is popped up high into shallow center field. Dawson Adkins gets to it and makes the catch, and a throw back to the infield, but a run will score on a sacrifice fly. What a catch by Dawson Adkins out there over the shoulder. He was running toward the outfield when he makes the catch over the shoulder. No? I thought he made the catch. They'll say no, he didn't make the catch.
Now batting number 3, J.C. Rodriguez.
So 1 run comes across. I've got to get my book straight. So there was an out. The runner going from second to third is out, but I don't know why. We got runners at first and second base with 1 out now. It's 6-1. It's 0-1 to Rodriguez, and he'll lay down a bunt. Mata fields it, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 2. As J.C. Rodriguez bunts out. It does advance the runners. Barrera goes to third. Kelly goes to second. So now there's 2 outs, but the home plate umpire is going to talk it over with the infield umpire. They think the question is, did Weaver come off the bag? And they'll say, yes, he was out. So with 2 outs and runners at second and third for the Tigers, here comes Ashton Garcia.
Number 4, Ashton Garcia.
Garcia, the number 1 batter in the order for the Tigers. He'll start the 3rd rotation through the order. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Runners at second and third here. First pitch is fouled off the rubber of home plate. That'll be strike 1 on the foul ball. 0-1 to Garcia. 6-1 is our score here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Mata with the 0-1. Low and outside, ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1 to Garcia. Next pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike 2, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners at second and third here for the Tigers. Next pitch. In there for a called strike 3 as Garcia goes down looking to retire the side as Slaton gets one across, but the Wildcats lead 6-1 after 4 innings. Will be.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, or a loan for land or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can do. I'm out of here.
I'm Scott Wiley. We'll try hard to earn your business, but even harder to keep it. That's it. That's all.
Welcome back in to Slaton, Texas. I'm Cody West, where the Wildcats lead this game by a score of 6-1, and Littlefield coming back to the plate. The 4, 5, and 6 batters up in the order. This is Blaton Solis. To start things off, he's going to hit this one high down the left field line. It'll be in foul territory, and it'll drop in for a foul ball. 0-1 to the batter, Blaton Solis. Jacob Lopez remains on the mound for the Tigers. He has thrown a total of 90 pitches so far in the game tonight. Solis will come back to the plate. Dawson Adkins is on deck. C.J. Weaver in the hole for the Wildcats. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Solis. Low. Ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th. Pitch. Swing and a foul ball straight back to the backstop. That'll be strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Here's Lopez with a 1-2 pitch to Solis. Comes in for a called strike 3 as Blaton Solis goes down looking for out number 1. It's a little baby curve that came across the inside corner of the plate. Tough pitch to hit. Dawson Adkins comes to the plate now for the Wildcats with 1 away and nobody on. First pitch to Adkins. It's a bunt. Comes back to the pitcher. Fields it. Throws to first, and it's in time for out number 2. So Dawson Adkins bunts out to the pitcher. So now Littlefield has 2 outs and nobody on, and here comes C.J. Weaver. Weaver's 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single. Here's Lopez with the first pitch to Weaver. Misses low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Should Weaver get on base with 2 outs, Ayala would be the next batter up for the Cats. 1-0 pitch. High hanging curveball, stays high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0 to the batter Weaver. Wildcats first baseman. And CJ calls timeout at the plate. Wildcats trying to do something with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The 6-1 lead. Two-0 pitch in there for a called strike 1. Now 2-1. Two one delivery. That one misses inside for ball 3, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs here and nobody on for the Wildcats. Top of the 5th. Three-one delivery. Curveball misses low and outside for ball 4, so Weaver draws the walk. It's a 2-out base on balls for the Wildcats, and Anastasio Ayala comes to the plate now. Ayala is 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single today. Ayala steps in for the 3rd time. CJ Weaver, the base runner, on first. Pickoff throw to first is not in time as Weaver gets back in safely. First pitch to Ayala's behind him. Ball 1. He probably could have worn that one for a free base. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. High, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Lopez, over 100 pitches now, with a pickoff throw to first, not in time. Weaver got back in safely. 2-0. Swing and a little pop-up coming down to the shortstop, Schilling, who makes the catch. And that is out number 3 to retire the side. Wildcats put one on but can't bring any across, and we are headed to the bottom of inning number 5 with your score, Littlefield 6 and Slaton 1 will be.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hit a home run and open a free checking account at First Federal Bank, Lamb County's hometown bank. No monthly maintenance fees, free bank statements, free checking account servicing, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile deposit, and free smiles when you bank at First Federal Bank in Littlefield. Remember to choose the Wildcat debit card, and by doing so, First Federal Bank will contribute a small donation to LISD. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchtone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network and West 11 Sports Media. I'm Cody West, where the Wildcats lead this game by a score of 6-1, headed into the bottom of the fifth. Gabriel Mata remains on the mound for the Wildcats, and he'll face the 2, 3, and 4 batters in the order for the Tigers. This is Jacob Lopez. The first pitch is outside for ball 1. Gabe has thrown 71 pitches. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball hit out into center field. Ayala backing up, makes the catch. And that's out number 1. Anastasio Ayala with a catch for the Wildcats in deep center field.
Up to bat, number 7.
390 feet to the elevated wall in dead center field. It was on its way there when Ayala nabs it. 1 away, nobody on, and here comes Schilling. Grant Schilling to the plate for the 3rd time. First pitch to Schilling is low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. So Grant Schilling is 1 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice, and then had a single in his last at-bat. 1-0 pitch comes in for a strike, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out, nobody on. Mata gets a call from his catcher, Kirkland. Wind up in the 1-1. Beautiful pitch in there for a called strike 2. It's now 1-2. Mata with a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball. On the foul, the count remains 1-2. Wildcats have all 9 starters still in position. Gabriel Mata on the mound, Jaden Kirkland at catcher. C.J. Weaver playing first, Adkins at second, Billingsley at short, and Solis at third, and that pitch was a curveball. Looked like it came in, but Mata won't get the call, and now it's 2-2. Kaysen Villarreal out in left, Anastasio Ayala in center, Carlos Almanci in right. And that's going to be a ground ball. Gets past Billingsley and rolls out into left field, so it's a 1-out single. We'll give him credit for the base hit.
Number 5.
Runner on first
Payne.
with 1 out. And here comes Daniel Payne. Daniel Payne steps into the box. He's a cleanup hitter today for the Tigers. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. First pitch to Payne, misses high for ball 1. 1-0. Here's Mata with a 1-0 pitch. That one comes in for a strike. Throw down to first base, not in time. Back of the plate, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Catches the inside corner for a called strike 2. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter, Daniel Payne. Mata gets the call from Kirkland. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. It's in fair territory and it drops in. Nobody could get to it. Villarreal and Billingsley were both out there trying to get to it. I believe they may have collided as the ball dropped in. And that'll be a single on a fly ball down the left field line. That puts runners at first and second base now for the Tigers.
Now batting number 11, Kenan Diaz.
So Kenan Diaz comes to the plate now. Diaz is 1 for 2. He's had the biggest hit of the game today so far for the Tigers as he hit one in the gap in left center field deep all the way to the wall as Coach Hartley comes out of the dugout. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Coach Hartley with another visit to the pitcher's mound. If you're watching on YouTube, those aren't spots on the camera lens. Those are spider webs on the backstop. I thought we had some spots until I looked up at the backstop. It's actually spider webs. Little spiders living on the backstop up here. So quick visit to the mound for Coach Hartley as Diaz comes to the plate with runners at first and second and 1 out. First pitch to Diaz. Clips the corner for a called strike 1. Diaz a left-handed batter, and Mata just placed it perfectly right there on the outside. Here's Mata with the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball over the backstop and out of play. On the foul, that'll be strike 2. 0-2 now. Mata way ahead in the count to the batter, Kenan Diaz. Next pitch misses low for ball 1. Now count goes 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's Mata with a 1-2 pitch. That'll be a ground ball out to first base. Weaver gloves it. Foot race to the bag. He'll step on the bag for out number 2. Mata was there to cover, but Weaver gets there in time. It will advance the runners on the ground out, but it's 2 away. Runners at second and third now. And Taji Arce comes to the plate now for Slaton. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk tonight. Arce steps into the box with 2 outs and 2 on for the Tigers. Pitch. A little high, ball 1. 1-0. Gabriel Mata now at 87 pitches in my book. The 1-0. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0. All the runs in this game were scored in the 4th inning. Littlefield scored 6 in the top. Slaton scored 1 in the bottom. 2-0. That'll be a ground ball. That's a base hit out into left. All the runs were scored until now in the 4th inning. As one comes across for the Tigers with an RBI single by Taji Arce on a hard hit grounder between shortstop and third base.
13, Derek Barrera.
That puts runners on the corners with 2 outs, and Coach Hartley's going to come back out, and I believe we'll see a pitching change now. Gabriel Mata will come out of the game. I believe he's reached his pitch count limit. So we will see a pitching change for the Wildcats with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Slaton has runners on first and third, and the Wildcats have the lead 6-2. Let's take a break, and we'll be back while the new pitcher warms up with more Wildcats.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit durablebuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center. With affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts, Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit EnergyFitnessLFD.com for more information.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball, as we've got a pitching change for the Wildcats as Blayton Solis comes on to pitch in relief of Gabe Mata. Gabe will go to third base, so the two players just trade positions. Everybody else is still in place. Jaden Kirkland at catcher, CJ Weaver at first, Dawson Adkins at second, Kaiser Billingsley at short, Gabriel Mata now at third. It's a curveball that stays high for ball one to Derek Barrera. We have Kaysen Villarreal out in left, Anastasio Ayala in center, and Carlos Almanci in right. Runners on the corners with two outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Wildcats lead 6-2. That pitch is low for ball two. Kirkland kept it out in front of him and keeps that runner at first base. Two balls and no strikes, 2-0 to Barrera. Here's Solis, 2-0 pitch. Swing and a foul ball down the left field line, and that'll be strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2-1. Here's Solis with a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike two. Now the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with runners at first and third for the Tigers. Here's the 2-2. Low, gets past the catcher, and this time the runner will go to second base from first on the pass ball. Hit the rubber of home plate. Wasn't a whole lot Jaden could do about that. Hit the rubber of home plate and took a weird bounce. So now runners at second and third. Full count. 2 outs. Pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Count remains full at 3-2. Three-two payoff. Swing and a miss at a high one. Would have been ball 4, but Derek Barrera goes chasing a high one, and he'll go down swinging for out number 3. And we've played 5 innings here in Slaton. Your score is Littlefield 6, Slaton 2. We'll be back right after this.
Needing a tow can ruin your day. Whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Welcome back in as we move to the top half of inning number 6. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Tigers. This is Jeremy Floyd, who wears number 6. Jeremy Floyd comes off the bench to pitch. Jacob Lopez, the starting pitcher, goes to center field, and the center fielder will go to the bench. So it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up for the Wildcats. This is Kaiser Billingsley. Billingsley is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. First pitch for Billingsley is low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Jeremy Floyd pitching for the Tigers. Carlos Almanci and Gabriel Mata are up in the order for the Wildcats. Billingsley calls time. So here we go. Billingsley steps back into the plate, into the box. The 1-0 holds up on a strike, and that'll be strike 1. It's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter here in the 6th inning for the Wildcats. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got a little piece of it. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter, Kaiser Billingsley. Pitch. Swing and a foul ball over the backstop and out of play, so Kaiser stays alive here. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and another foul ball to the backstop. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Littlefield scored all 6 runs in the 4th inning. Slaton scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. And Littlefield leads it 6-2. 1-2 pitch. Low and away, ball 2, and the count evens now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs, nobody on. We've been playing for 2 hours already. Here in the top of the 6th. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. It's out in the gap in left center field. Center fielder moving over will make the catch. And that's out number 1. Good contact. But the center fielder out there, Jacob Lopez, was able to get to it. So 1 away, nobody on, and Carlos Almanci comes to the plate. Carlos is 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch to Almansi. He bunts it foul. The foul ball, it'll be strike one. 0-1 to the batter Almansi with Gabriel Mata on deck. Wildcats will be back in action this weekend. And we will be on the road once again with back-to-back away games at Dimmitt on Saturday at 12 noon. Here's the 0-1. Swing and another foul ball. Foul ball, strike two. Almansi down in the count now, 0-2. No balls, two strikes, one away, nobody on for the Wildcats. Next pitch. Just missed outside for ball one. Good eye there from Almansi, and now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Next pitch from Floyd. It's popped up. Foul territory. It's playable in front of the dugout. Nobody will get to it. The first baseman made a good effort at it, but couldn't get there. That foul ball will keep Carlos Almansi alive at the plate with 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to Almansi. Here's Floyd with a windup and the 1-2. And that's another foul ball hit over the dugout on the first base side and out of play. Count remains 1-2, so he's staying alive in there. There's been 5 pitches of this at-bat. 4 of them have been foul balls. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. It was foul, then a pitch for ball, and then foul. Almansi battling. Here's the next pitch. Low. Ball 2, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here's Floyd. 2-2 pitch. Swing and another foul ball. A grounder down the third baseline. So he's fouled it about every which way so far in this at-bat. Carlos Almansi hanging in there. Almansi, the starting right fielder in today's game. So Almansi comes back to the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Clips the inside corner for a called strike 3 on an off-speed pitch. Almansi goes down looking for out number 2. After a long at-bat, Almansi strikes out. And we go back to the top of the order now for the Wildcats. Gabriel Mata will start the 4th rotation for Littlefield, and he is 1 for 2 today with a fly out, a walk, and a double. First pitch here to Gabe. And he's going to hit this one out into left field. It gets down for a base hit, and it's a 2-out single for Gabriel Mata. That puts a runner on first with 2 outs. And Jaden Kirkland comes back to the plate. Kirkland is 1 for 2 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a single. That single was a hard hit ground ball that got past the shortstop. So here's Kirkland. First pitch comes in and hits him. And Jaden Kirkland, hit by a pitch, will go to first base. That puts runners at first and second with 2 outs for the Wildcats. And Kaysen Villarreal will come to the plate.
Number 28, Kaysen Villarreal.
And right now, Jaden will do his own running. Kirkland at first, Mata at second. Villarreal at the plate now with 2 outs. And we got timeout at the plate called by the catcher, and he's going to go out and have a word with his pitcher. So a quick little timeout as a pitcher-catcher visit on the mound. Mata and Villarreal will meet up with Coach Hartley at third base for a quick little meeting. It's been a good game here tonight. A lot of defense through the first 3 innings. Then Littlefield has scored all 6 runs in the 4th inning. Couldn't score in the 5th, and here we are in the top of the 6th. First pitch to Villarreal. That'll be low and in the dirt, ball 1. Kaysen is 1 for 3 today with a single, a fly out, and a ground out. And now we'll see a courtesy runner coming in for Kirkland, the catcher. This will be Tate Clark. Tate Clark coming in to run for Jaden Kirkland. So we have Clark at first, Mata at second, 2 outs. Villarreal at the plate with a 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. That one misses low, ball 2 now. 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0. Jeremy Floyd pitching in relief of the starter, Jacob Lopez, for the Tigers. Should Kaysen get on base with 2 outs, Blaton Solis would be the next batter up for the Wildcats. Pickoff throw to second. Not in time as Mata gets back in safely. Head first to the bag. 2-0. Back of the plate. Here's Floyd out of the stretch. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit out into left field. Mata's rounding third. He's digging for home, and he'll score. And that's an RBI. And they go to third base. And Clark is in safely. And Kaysen Villarreal with an RBI single makes it 7-2 Littlefield. It's a hard hit ground ball out into left field. Mata was on his horse coming home. Clark advances to third. And then Kaysen goes to second base on the throw to third base. So here comes Blaton Solis. 2 outs, runners at second and third for the Wildcats. First pitch here is going to be a ground ball chopper out to the shortstop. Fields it, throws to first. Too high. Clark will score. And here comes Villarreal, and he will score with an error on the shortstop. Blaton Solis gets on with a throwing error on the shortstop.
Number 22, Dawson Atkins.
And that makes your score 9-2, Littlefield on top. Wildcats have scored 3 runs with 2 outs on them here. And Dawson Atkins comes to the plate now. Solis, the runner at first. Pitch. Low, ball 1 to Atkins. Dawson is officially 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a ground out. Wildcats lead this game 9-2. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. That's out in the gap in left center field. Center fielder can't get to it. It's over his head. Solis, he's rounding third. He's coming for home. Adkins, he's going to head to third base. And that's an RBI triple for Dawson Adkins. A big triple to the gap in left center field. And that makes it 10-2 Wildcats.
Now batting 32, CJ Weaver.
Now, with 2 outs, Littlefield has a runner on third base, and CJ Weaver comes to the plate. CJ's 1 for 2 today with a fly out, single, and a walk. 10-2 Littlefield. Pitch. Low for ball 1. One and 0 to the batter, CJ Weaver. Here's the 1-0. CJ's going to hit this one out to the shortstop. Fielded. They throw to first, and it's in time for out number 3 to retire the side. But not before Littlefield brings 4 runs across in the top of the 6th. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 6 with your score, Littlefield 10, Slaton 2. We'll be back.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan or a loan for land or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can't do. I'm out of here.
I'm Scott Wiley. We'll try hard to earn your business, but even harder to keep it. That's it. That's all.
Welcome back into the bottom of inning number 6. I'm Cody West here on the Littlefield Sports Network, where the Wildcats lead this game by a score of 10-2. Both of these teams come in tonight with a district record of 2-2. Wildcats are looking good to move to 3-2 in district play and drop Slaton down to 2-3 in the district standings. Coming into tonight, Shallowater leads the district with a record of 4-0. Dimmitt and Roosevelt both 3-1. Littlefield and Slaton 2-2. Idalou and Muleshoe both 1-3. And Friona sitting at the bottom at 0-4 coming into tonight's action. So Blayton Solis remains on the mound for the Wildcats, pitching in relief of the starter Gabriel Mata. Jaden Kirkland still the catcher. CJ Weaver first base. Dawson Adkins at second. Kaiser Billingsley at short, and Gabriel Mata at third. Out in the outfield, the 3 starters are intact. Kaysen Villarreal in left, Anastasio Ayala in center, and Carlos Almanci in right as the first pitch to Aiden Kelly is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1. Pitch, low and away, ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Curveball. Good pitch. Strike 2. It's now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Kelly. He's the catcher for the Tigers. That pitch is fouled off over the backstop and out of play. Count remains 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Kelly. Solis with a 1-2 delivery. It's going to be a ground ball foul. Fouls it straight down into the box. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Solis with a 1-2. Outside, ball 2, and the count evens at 2-2. Solis with a windup and the 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at strike 3 as Aiden Kelly goes down swinging for out number 1.
Number 3,
First strikeout for Blaton Solis. That brings number 6 to the plate.
Jeremy Floyd.
This is Jeremy Floyd, who was subbed into the game for J.C. Rodriguez. Floyd now the pitcher in the game for the Tigers. Batting in the 9 spot. Takes a curveball for a called strike 1. First at bat of the game for Floyd. A wind up at the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball to the backstop, strike 2. Now it's 0-2. Ready. 0-2 pitch, low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. There's the 1-2 pitch. Low, ball 2. Count evens now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Floyd. Solis delivers on the inside, ball 3. Now it's a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. So Jeremy Floyd draws the walk with 1 out now. Slaton has a runner on first, and we go back to the top of the order. This is Ashton Garcia.
Now batting for your Slaton Tigers, number 4, Ashton Garcia.
Garcia starts the 4th rotation for Slaton. He's 1 for 3 today with a single, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch to Garcia. It's going to be a fly ball hit out into right field. Almanci getting up under it will make the catch, and that's out number 2. Fly out to right. Carlos Almanci makes the routine play.
Next to bat now for your Slaton Tigers, number 9, Jacob.
So that brings Jacob Lopez to the plate. Lopez was the starting pitcher for the Tigers, now playing in center field. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a fly out. Solis. The first pitch. It's a curveball that comes in for a called strike. Blaton has that curveball working here. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch comes in for a called strike 2 on a changeup. Now 0-2. Runner on first with 2 outs here. The 0-2 pitch. Little low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. That'll be hit high out into right center field. And it will be caught. Anastasio Ayala in the gap in right center field makes the catch for out number 3. Littlefield Wildcats move to the top of the 7th. Looking for some insurance runs, leading 10-2. We'll be back.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hit a home run and open a free checking account at First Federal Bank, Lamb County's hometown bank. No monthly maintenance fees, free bank statements, free checking account servicing, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile deposit, and free smiles when you bank at First Federal Bank in Littlefield. Remember to choose the Wildcat debit card, and by doing so, First Federal Bank will contribute a small donation to LISD. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back in as we move to the top half of inning number 7. Anastasio Ayala comes to the plate to start things off for the Wildcats. Littlefield with a 10-2 lead. First pitch here is going to be a chopper up the middle. Fielded over the bag at second base. The throw is just in time for out number 1 as Ayala grounds out to the second baseman. As Ayala was getting down the baseline. It was a close play there at first base, but a good throw by Ashton Garcia, the second baseman for the Tigers. So one away, nobody on, and here comes Kaiser Billingsley. First pitch to Billingsley comes in for a called strike 1. Kaiser's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Here's the 0-1. That one misses outside for ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. Billingsley at the plate. Carlos Almanci on deck. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul ball over the backstop and out of play. And that will be 2 strikes now, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kaiser Billingsley. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike 3 as Billingsley goes down looking for out number 2. So with 2 outs and nobody on, Carlos Almanci comes to the plate now. Carlos is 0 for 2 with a ground out, a walk, and a strikeout. In that order. The Wildcats have done most of their damage tonight with 2 outs. Maybe we can do it again here in the top of the 7th. First pitch, low for ball 1. 1-0 to Carlos Almanci, the right fielder for the Wildcats. Here's the 1-0. That'll be a ground ball foul on the third base side. Should Carlos get on base here with 2 outs, Gabriel Mata would be the next batter up for the Wildcats. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul ball over the backstop and out of play. The foul ball count is 2-2. Correction, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. So here we go, Almansi at the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He'll pop this one up behind the plate. Catcher has a chance at it and makes the catch. Oh, he dropped it. It came out of his glove, and Carlos stays alive. Wow. He had it. That would have been out number 3. Aiden Kelly, the Slaton catcher, and hit him in the glove and came out. So Almansi will come back to the plate with 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High, ball 2. Count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. Next pitch. Catches the outside corner for a called strike 3 as Almansi goes down looking. Wildcats can't get anything going in the top of the 7th, but we are 3 outs away from winning this district game over the Slaton Tigers. Littlefield leads 10-2, headed into the bottom half of inning number 7. We'll be back.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit durablebuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center. With affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts, Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit EnergyFitnessLFD.com for more information.
Needing a tow can ruin your day. Whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we start the bottom of inning number 7. Blayton Solis remains on the mound, pitching in relief of Gabriel Mata. The Wildcats lead 10-2. Grant Schilling at the plate. First pitch was low for ball 1. The second pitch comes in for strike 1. And it's 1-1 to the batter Schilling. The 3, 4, and 5 batters up in the order here for the Tigers. Schilling followed by Payne and then Diaz. 1-1 pitch. Misses a little low. Kirkland tried to frame it, but didn't get the call. Starting 9 are all out there for the Wildcats. That pitch was high for ball 3. Solis on the mound. Kirkland behind the plate. Weaver at first. Adkins playing second. Billingsley at short. Mata at third. So that pitch comes in for a strike. It's now 3-2. Villarreal out in left, Ayala in center, and Almansi in right. 3-2, full count to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the seventh. Payoff pitch is low for ball 4. So Schilling will draw the walk, and that puts a runner on first for the Tigers. And that will bring number 16 to the plate now. New batter.
Parker.
Caden Parker comes up to bat for the first time tonight. Parker coming off the bench to hit. Curveball. Misses for ball 1. 1-0. Next pitch. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to the batter, Parker. (2-0) pitch. High and inside for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0. Here's Solis. 3-0 pitch. High, ball 4. So back-to-back walks here for Blayton Solis, and Slaton has runners at first and second base with no outs.
Kenan Diaz.
And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Hartley is going to head out to the pitcher's mound with the runners at first and second base. No outs here. Wildcats with an 8-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. And this is number 11, Kenan Diaz, coming to the plate. Diaz will be coming up 1 for 3 today with a ground out, a double, and a ground out. Both of his ground outs were to the first baseman. But he did have a double to deep left center field in his second at bat. Coach Hartley will promptly head back to the dugout. And here we go. Diaz coming to the plate. Blayton Solis on the mound for the Wildcats, trying to close it out. Diaz, a left-handed batter. Back-to-back walks put runners at first and second for the Tigers, here with no outs. First pitch to Diaz comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Diaz. And timeout called at the plate. We've been playing for two and a half hours. This game started at 7 o'clock. Give or take a couple of minutes. That pitch misses a little high and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. Blayton Solis out of the stretch, delivers the 1-1. It's low, gets past the catcher, and the runners will advance. Throw to third, not in time. So that puts 2 runners in scoring position now for the Tigers. Runners at second and third with no outs here, and now Jaden Kirkland is going to jog out to the mound to have a quick visit with Solis. Wildcats have played well tonight. Good defense, good pitching. We scored 6 runs in the 4th inning and 4 runs in the 6th inning. We lead at 10-2. 2-1 pitch is high, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now. So Lee struggling to find the strike zone. 3-1 pitch. Comes in for a called strike on a fastball. It's now 3-2. A full count. Blayton with a payoff. Swing and a miss at strike 3. Tipped it into the catcher's glove, and that will be out number 1. A much-needed strikeout for Blaton Solis. So one away now with runners at second and third. And here comes Taji Arce. Arce to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today with a ground out, a walk, and a single. First pitch is a curveball that comes in for a strike. It's now 0-1. Solis with the 0-1 pitch. Low and away, ball one. Count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Arce. The 1-1 pitch. Clips the inside corner for a called strike 2, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Solis with a 1-2 delivery. Swing and a foul ball over to the first base dugout. One and two. Solis. Pitch. Ooh. Little low. It was over the plate below. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3 as Arce goes down swinging. He went after a high one. And that will be out number 2. 2 outs with runners at second and third. And Littlefield is 1 out away from winning this game. 10-2 is the score here in the bottom of the 7th. Derek Barrera will come to the plate. Barrera has walked twice and struck out once. First pitch to Barrera. It's a curveball, just misses inside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Next pitch, low, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Barrera. Wind up, 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Now it's 3-1. Tigers have runners at second and third here with 2 outs. 31 at the plate. Pitch. In there for a called strike 2, and now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on for the Tigers. The payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. And that'll load them up. Bases loaded here with 2 outs.
Number 10, Aiden.
This is Aiden Kelly coming to the plate now. Kelly, the number 8 batter in the order for the Tigers. He's 1 for 3 with a ground out, a single, and a strikeout. Wind up in the first pitch to Kelly. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Pitch. Swing and a ground ball back to the pitcher. Solis gloves it. And he will underhand it to Weaver for out number 3 to retire the side and end the game. And the Littlefield Wildcats win it by a final score of 10-2. Let's take a break, and we'll be back to wrap this one up.
It's not about the halls you walk through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network and West 11 Sports Media. I'm Cody West. As this one has gone final, the Wildcats win it by a score of 10-2 over the Slaton Tigers. Littlefield improves to 3-2 in district play. Slaton drops to 2-3. The Wildcats scored 6 runs in the 4th inning and 4 runs in the 6th inning. We scored 10 runs on 8 hits, committed no errors, and left 5 runners stranded on base. Slaton scored 1 run in the 4th and 1 run in the 5th. That's all they could muster. 2 runs on 8 hits. They committed 1 error, and the Tigers left 12 runners stranded on base. In a game that took 2 hours and 39 minutes to play, the Wildcats win 10-2. Taking a look at the stats for the Wildcats, pitching-wise, Gabriel Mata went 4 2/3 innings. He faced a total of 24 batters. He threw 89 pitches, allowed 2 runs. They were both earned for an ERA of 3.0. Gabe had 2 strikeouts, gave up 8 hits, and walked 5 batters. Blaton Solis came on in relief, pitched 2 1/3 innings. He faced a total of 11 batters. He threw 55 pitches, allowed no runs to come across. He had 4 strikeouts, gave up no hits, and walked 4 batters in the winning effort. Gabriel Mata and Blaton Solis on the mound for the Wildcats. Hitting-wise for Littlefield, as we mentioned, we did have 8 base hits in the game. Gabriel Mata went 2 for 3 at the plate with a single, a double, a walk, 2 runs batted in, and 2 runs scored. Gabe had a heck of a night at the plate for the Wildcats tonight. Jaden Kirkland goes 1 for 2 at the plate today with a single, 2 runs batted in, and a walk. Kaysen Villarreal goes 2 for 4 at the plate today with 2 singles, 1 run batted in, and 1 run scored. Blaton Solis was 0 for 3 at the plate, but did walk and scored 2 runs. Dawson Atkins was 1 for 2 at the plate today with a triple, a run batted in, a run scored, and 2 walks. CJ Weaver went 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. Anastasio Ayala was 1 for 4 at the plate today with a single, a run batted in, and a run scored. Kaiser Billingsley was 0 for 4 at the plate. Carlos Almanci was 0 for 3 at the plate, but did have a walk and scored a run for the Wildcats in the winning effort. Once again, your final score, 10-2. Littlefield wins over Slaton on the road tonight. A good win, really good win by the Littlefield Wildcats. I'll try to do it again on Saturday when Littlefield heads to Dimmitt to play the Bobcats. 12 noon, first pitch on the road. If you can't make it, we'll be there with a broadcast here on the Littlefield Sports Network. Until then, that's going to do it for us here tonight.
This Littlefield High School baseball broadcast on the Littlefield Sports Network has been brought to you by the following Wildcats and Lady Cats supporters: the Littlefield Independent School District, First United Bank of Littlefield, Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, Hillcrest Funeral Home, Wiley Implement and Spray Center. Also by Durable Builds, the Lance Insurance Agency, Brown Flying Service, Always Towing, Energy Fitness, and First Federal Bank, Littlefield. This is West 11 Sports Media, your home for Littlefield High School sports.